Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, today I'm going to talk about three keys for a healthy relationship. Before that, subscribe the channel, leave your comments, like and share the video, okay? So, let's go. So, St. Valentine's Day, right? St. Valentine's Day. So, a video about three keys for a healthy relationship. Okay? So, I'm going to start, of course, for the first key. The first one. The first key is, well, the man or the woman, they really like each other. They really must like each other. Okay? Why I'm talking about this? Because sometimes there are some relationships that are based only in financial conditions. So sometimes there are some women that are interested in men, but only in his money. Only in his money. Because, well, he's rich or he has a lot of things, and they like him because of that, only because of that, okay? And of course, in life, you can have good moments, you can have bad moments. Maybe you are earning a lot of money, maybe you are not earning money at all. Well, sometimes life changes, right? So this is not always the same thing. Life changes, okay? So, and well, but if the main thing in the relationship is only the financial conditions, what do you think is going to happen when, for some reason, that financial conditions are over, so they are gone? Of course, maybe can happen some cases of domestic abuse, psychological abuse, or physical abuse, or the relationship will be over. That's it. And sometimes there are some relationships that are based in status quo. So in social status. So there are people that, well, they don't have a lot of money, that's true, but they have status. So they have a name in society, and of course they can do a lot of things. And well, they don't have a lot of money, but they have some kind of brand, a brand in society, and they can, of course, go for credit, banks, for example, credit, and they can solve the financial problems they have, okay? And of course, I'm talking about the example that women are interested in men, but the opposite, it's also true. So there are some men too that are interested in women only because of the financial conditions or the status quo too, okay? The opposite also exists. And of course there are some relationships that one of the two are interested because, well, it's convenient. At that moment, well, it's convenient to have some kind of relationship, okay? Because that's a way to achieve his or her goal, okay? So the first key is one of them really like the other, okay? So I gave you three bad examples of the basics of a relationship. So here, when I say this, well, they really like each other. I'm gonna remember some concepts that I talked about in other videos. For example, dialogue, dialogue, comprehension, empathy, honest conversation, and teamwork. I'm gonna repeat, teamwork. They are going to work as a team, okay? Together. So, this is the first key, okay? And now I'm going to talk about the second key. The second key. So, a man and a woman must have points in common, okay? Points in common. So, I'm talking about enjoying to do the same things, okay? Have the same values, for example, or the same goals. It's very important, the same goals, man and the woman, okay? This is all about having points in common. But I'm gonna give you a bad example, as I did it before in the first key, okay? So, for example, a man and a woman, they live in the same house, okay? They are living in the same house. And the woman likes to stay at home. Maybe watch TV, maybe, well, do whatever she wants. But the man, he likes to go out almost every single night, okay? He goes to a bar, he goes to a pub, goes to a disco, you know? So, what we have here? What do we have here? What do we have here? Different lifestyles, you know? Different lifestyles. So, the woman likes to stay at home, but the man, he likes to go out, bar, disco, pub, almost every single night. Well, what do you think is going to happen here? What's going to happen? Well, maybe the woman will be jealous. Well, and maybe the man, it's not going to like it. The actions, the control actions, and all that stuff. And in this case, maybe there's going to happen cases of domestic abuse, or psychological abuse, physical abuse. This can happen because of these different points, okay? Different lifestyles. But on the other hand, if they have points in common, it's better. Why? Because if the man and the woman, they both like to stay at home, they have points in common, I think it's a healthy relationship. Or maybe the man and the woman, they both like to go out almost every single night, and they go together to the bar, they go together to the disco, they go together to the pub. Why? This is a healthy relationship. Why? Because they have points in common. Points in common, okay? This is a key for a healthy relationship, and a relationship that can last, well, a lot of time. And that's the goal too, okay? So, now it's time for the third key for a healthy relationship, okay? Timing. It's all about timing, okay? Timing. Well, and about timing, I'm going to talk about, for example, some age difference, okay? Because, for example, uh, a man is 25 years old. For example, a man is 25 years old. The woman is 35 years old. 35 years old. And well, no children, no children. And well, the woman wants to have children. But the man that is 25 years old, he doesn't want it. So, in this case, they have different goals. So what do you think that's going to happen? The relationship will end. Will end. Because they don't have the same goal. It's not the timing. It's a different timing for them, you know? It's the way it is. But of course, if they both want to have children, okay, to start a family, the relationship will last more time. I'm going to give you an example. I met a girl some years ago, and it was a blondie one. Yeah, I think it was a blondie one. And she said that she had a relationship that lasted 8 or 9 years. The relationship that she had, it was a long one, 8 years or 9 years. It's almost a decade, so it's a long relationship, right? But the relationship was over. And I can tell you that she gained some weight after that. She was a skinny girl, but then, of course, she gained a lot of weight because she was upset. She was, well, upset because of that, because the relationship was over after 8 or 9 years. Okay, and of course, it's not easy because it's a long-term relationship. And some days later, or a month, I can't remember because it was some years ago. She said that her desire was to be mother. Okay, she said that her desire was to be a mother. I of course, I don't know more details, and I don't want, of course. But maybe she wanted to have children with her boyfriend at the time, and well, her boyfriend didn't want that. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. But the point here is the timing, of course, because in a relationship between a man and a woman, sometimes the woman, for the nature, of course, wants she wants to have children, and well, her boyfriend doesn't want it for some reason. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's the reason. Okay, it doesn't matter. But there are different goals, different timing, and of course, the relationship won't last. Okay. So the timing is very, very important because, for example, a man and a woman, they really like each other. They really like each other. So it's not just because the financial conditions. It's not because of the money. It's not because of the status quo. It's not because it's convenient. No, they really like each other. They have points in common, but it's not the timing. It's not the timing, okay? So, St. Valentine's Day, and I thought that a video about this was perfect at the time. So, 3 keys for a healthy and a long-term, relationship between a man and a woman. Okay? So, really like each other, have points in common, and the same timing. Okay? So, I wish you a good day, the best for all of you. Enjoy it, and see you next time.